Hey YouTube, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in on the YouTube. I get to chat with you here a little bit for the folks from Twitch. Rush on in. We're continuing what I was working on Sunday, which was we're rebuilding the back end of the Subway app. I noticed that it's been about 8.5 years that I've been building this app now. We launched in 2016, and I worked on it in all of 2015. Uh, yeah, no big thoughts other than that. Oh, I should probably post in the Discord that we're live. That's what the pros would do. Let's see, how far did I get? Because I was working on this after the stream too. I tried to plot a shared stuff, and I think I've just gotten a little over my head. I need to take things like one step at a time. Let's see, we're live. We are live. Live coding, let's go. Because I get really excited and then overdo it. So I think I need to pull back a little bit. Maybe put some of this stuff back. Because otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'm just doing too much, really. Oh, did I not commit this? I started working on this, but maybe I didn't commit it. Which is probably for the best. No clue while it's trying to connect to my watch, though. That's weird. I feel like my brain capacity just keeps reducing as I get older. Plus or minus COVID. I'm just having trouble thinking. I mean, I guess I just had a tough day at work, which is why I'm hoping to come on here and stream a little bit. Just share some good vibes with some fun folks. Put yourself out there, they said. Okay, so to figure out what these keys are, I'm going to look at the old version of this. So let's open up the text editor where we can see the whole project. For those of you new, I have everything for the app in one big ass mono repo, the Android app, the CI, some stuff that's shared across everything, And then there's a whole bunch of back-end stuff. And what am I looking for? I am looking for, yeah, I guess the old one. The old one uses a, yeah, this stuff here in Redis to figure out where to put stuff. I guess we can copy this over. Although I'm not really using this type anymore. So if we just plonk it down here, and then I'm expecting a build error here. Hello? Package resolution failed. Okay, what's going on over here? Oh, let's just delete that. Yeah, I just care so much about building this app, like helping people ride the subway better. Public transportation is such a beautiful thing, and that's one of the main reasons I moved to New York, amongst many others, amongst many other main reasons. It's just a better way of getting around when it's done well. And I pay my taxes or whatever, and that goes to the subway, but the subway is still has its problems. But it's not for lack of trying. There's so many people with really good ideas for improving the subway that work for the MTA. Okay, good. That's all still here. Cannot build without a run destination. No kidding. Yeah, I guess sometimes Xcode gets itself into a funk. Let's try restarting it. What's also annoying is that macOS keeps resetting my wallpaper. I have to set it every time I log in, which is weird. Okay, let's see how Xcode is doing without a run destination. Still on that. Well, can you give me a error message? Package resolution failed. It's looking for NYC protobuf, but we merged that into that same target. It just doesn't make sense to have it as a separate target. This is the only thing that uses it. So just stick it in there. Missing package product or Redis stack. I don't think so. I think it's right here. Let's try it on the command line, I guess. Okay, so those are the errors I was expecting to see. What is Xcode think is happening? What if we command K to clean? Command Shift K to really clean? Clean succeeded. Okay. Command B build failed. That doesn't make sense, bro. Okay, let's try clearing the derived data also. Command Shift K. Cannot clean build folder without a run destination. Oh, we're back onto that business. No, that is, okay, here we go. My Mac, okay. That's a run destination. Okay, now we're building. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's people in chat. Holy cow. Code Delivery says, we all feel that way, I think. Thanks for the good vibes. This is underway. Yes. Hi. Hello. Not allowed. Just kidding. Hey, eat fresh? Have you ever considered gamifying underway so people can collect stops, routes, and lines in a profile? Could be fun. That would be fun. That would be fun. Let's see. So there's only one feed right now, or in this, as far as this thing's concerned. So let's perhaps not make this an extension. Let's move this on inside. Add rest value convertible to key. Command A, Control I. Oh, we have an extra curly somewhere. Yeah, I was talking about that with Spouse B of just like, it'd be so cool to have like a map app that keeps track of all the stops that all the streets that you've walked down on to like color the entire city with your footprints. And having that for the Subway app makes a lot of sense too. Because there's that TikTok challenge a couple months back of ride every subway line at least one stop. And like, what's the shortest route to do that? Yeah, so I think I'm also going to, I guess this could be a Boolean now, since I'm not supporting gzip anymore. So if there's only one feed and I'm knitting it with a compressed or not, init compress is not really that doesn't really communicate all that much. I guess what I did here for the last modified key is, say last modified key. Maybe these are actually maybe these are static functions or something. I guess the purpose of having it as a struct was to be able to init from a resp value. For storing in Redis all the more easier. Real Deadly One says, make sure to be using those constants and variables. All these red errors feel reminiscent of my code. That's what they say, make relatable content. And then you'll go viral. And then you'll be free of the working for Jeffrey Bezos. Yeah, I think I just want to make this a constant here. Let's see, what is it? Let's see, close others. Let's see if I can find this file, Command-Shift F, enter. Oh, I guess I considered it a separate feed, the JSON version. The web app uses the JSON version to, render stuff since it's already parsed and stuff. Okay, so I guess there's more than one. I just deleted all that crap. Real Deadly Ones. So what are structs? Not still quite sure I've grasped the idea of them. They're value types. Let's see. So perhaps we need to put a lot of that stuff back, or just copy it over, I guess. I don't really need to reinvent this, I guess. So let's just make a new file for it. API Redis feed. It's not where I meant to put it. Go here. There we go. And yeah, let's delete all that since apparently I do need it and I didn't even know it. So I will need to recopy over this file, I guess. Just like an integer is a value type, a struct is a value type. But it has named fields. So perhaps import Redis stack. Import Redis stack. But yeah, compressed can just be a Boolean. If compressed, self-init. Otherwise, oh, other way around, I guess. If not compressed, no, I'm not going to do something silly like that. So good to see you all, by the way. Thanks for stopping on by. Even after that really long work with me stream earlier today. Cannot find byte buffer in scope. That might be inside of Neo. Import Neo. Neo, which Neo is it? Let's see, what were the imports of where we got it from? Yeah, Neo. So why do I... This is all work I did last night but didn't commit. So I guess I lost it. Again, this doesn't need to be imported anymore because I merged all the files from this target into the only target that was using it for simplicity's sake. Did I miss one? No, this should still... Xcode is not sure if this is an error or not. It keeps disappearing. Let's see. So we have it here and our dependencies. And I guess it is not down here. So let's add it on in. Product, the name is Swift Protobuf. And the package is most likely that, but who knows? What are you up to, Xcode? I asked for a command B. And I don't see errors, and I don't see... Okay, then now you're building. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so these are all one... Because we store it compressed for the mobile apps to download. But I do keep it around uncompressed just in case, I guess. And our timestamp is here. I guess we should... Oh, we could just get it off of the struct. Building, building. Build succeeded. Okay. Something going right today. I know that there's an optimal number of threads to use on the server, but I don't remember how to get it. I think it's like process dot number of cores or something, or process info dot. Oh, is this what it is? I haven't really spent that much time optimizing this, or what's the word, benchmarking, so I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so we're ready to implement these two guys. So, so Redis is a key value store. So I have this value here of the key that I want to store it in, and I have the data. So I don't remember if I also set a timestamp on the JSON feed. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm using Redis for this is I create the feed every few seconds, so it's fresh, and then the server just every time you ask for the feed, it just gets it out of Redis just straight away, super fast. No computation needed, really. So what am I, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, this thing right here, the old version. So this does not store the JSON model, it looks like. I wonder where I wrote that. I should probably figure that out before going too much further. Oh, I stored the exact date that it's come through. Oh, okay. Spouse B just got some good news. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I guess it was like 10 or 15 years ago now. We would do like the crossword puzzle at work towards the end of my time there. So I guess it was maybe, yeah, about 10 years ago. uh, and we realized that the editor, the New York Times crossword puzzle editor, basically created their own dream job. Like it wasn't really something that existed. Like someone like came up with this idea, navigated, diplomized, schmoozed or whatever, and created their own job. And I guess that's really stuck with me. Uh, that vision really drives me of, mixing the content creation with building the app, with hanging out on Twitch, with everything else. And I guess what Spouse B is going towards is uh, something she's been kind of angling for. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I was looking for where do I store the JSON in the old way because I need to. No, this is all the back end, like the far back end stuff. Um, yeah, look how look how funky all this Event Lab future stuff looks compared to I guess the new way of doing all that. It just I guess other than like setting up a thread pool just to do this little bit, which you could probably make like like a function. It's just so much more followable. So good job to the Try08 team on Swift. That's the close stations. Yeah, we transform all these different feeds, like process and ingest them, and then create a feed and then store it in Redis. And where do I do that? I have a JSON exporter. What's this thing do? Oh, wasn't that interesting? Right, because it's just another feed. But this feed is modeled so that everything has all of the compressed things. I wonder if that's why I still have the gzip there. Because for web, gzip is a little bit more standard. But on Android and on iOS, we can use LZMA, which is much better compression, at least for the data that I'm sending. Okay, so that clears that up. So we can come back here to to here. So we can say, oh, I see. It uses this method for both of them is what I did on the other one. Very cheeky. Okay. So yeah, perhaps we should start with this. So instead of Redis client, this is going to be the connection. And feed here will be a constant. It's going to be the SQLite one. We're not doing gzip anymore. And I feel like this could be something that gets extracted, because this is kind of hard to look at. Like if we did an extension on resp value. Oh, all you iOS folks, yeah, resp is the Redis serialization protocol primitive value. So we have simple strings, integers, arrays of resp values, and byte buffer you can think of basically as an NS data. Yeah, so this is the, I guess, the binary format that we're storing stuff in Redis. Maybe something like this. Is the compiler going to be smart enough to find that? New value cannot be inferred. Okay. And mset is a Redis command to set your. This is going to blow your mind. Set multiple things at the same time. Oh, I think it's. Yeah, the other hard part about all the event loop features is that you get when there's an obvious compilation error, once you figure it out, the compiler, it's not obvious to the compiler. So yeah, I think this is just going to be changing the the name of that variable there. Yeah, okay, so unexpected non-void return value in void function. Is that so? Oh, because I'm returning here. But I'm just doing async throws. I don't think I actually need to return. But then I do need to say get. But then, okay, so then we try await here. Oh, cool. Okay, so it does know that it's just void. We don't have to do anything special. Fantastic. Cannot conform. Oh, there we go. So we could potentially try to extract something here. I guess we have feed is like an obvious variable, and then like this array of things, I guess. We could pass in this array of things as like and have like a private helper method. What is the type of this? Operations. And then value, we can keep that generic. Very cool. Maybe not operations, maybe just values. Hydrate, that's a fantastic idea. How's the horses today? Yeah, so then this becomes another hydrate. Oh my god. We're gonna need a dehydrate, a dehydrate channel points. Async call in function that does not support concurrency. Okay, well let's make it support concurrency. Alive, they're still alive. Another hydrate. Okay, let me go get some water, I guess. Hey, let's do this hydrate. Is my face like too far in the middle of the screen? I like set this up super quick. Oh, the green screen's a little messed up. Oh crap. can't can't tell because it's the same color as Xcode. You're gonna drown it. Yeah, let's okay, we've got another hydrate. Ooh. Okay, so now we can use this one. We can say store this thing, the JSON feed with these values. And we can delete all this. Got some dances in the chat. And same thing down here. We can say, oh, what's the oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to keep it as a variable like that. Okay, so now we can do the same thing down here. Try await the feed and these values. And then because this one's private, we can put this one at the end. Cannot find, oh, it's supposed to be feed. Ooh, I love this song. Okay. I'm not sure about this map to like all this null stuff. I wonder if I, like, do I need that? Result of call is now unused. Oh, I guess I'm using that to kind of dump the value. Can I use .transform instead? What is publish? It's event loop future int. I should be able to transform on that, right? Or yeah, so I want to set the values, and then I want to, after that's done, publish that those values have been. Oh, they do the same thing here. They don't use transform. Okay, but that one looks prettier. So let's do that one. I can't keep track of hydrates, but it looks like a new one. Where's the? There you go. Okay, so let's commit what we have here. A new version is available. Let's see. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the version 2 rewrite. I don't want to say it too soon though. Hey, Dukes, how's it going? So what kind of commit message do we want to say here? I guess we finished, I guess we potentially finished writing the feed to Redis, the transformed, the publish feed to Redis. And having done that, what is next? I guess we could watch the build, or Duke says, greet, and you. I'm doing much better now. It was kind of a tough day at work trying to set up a new dev environment. Just felt like I kept stepping on traps. Was it easy to learn Spring Boot for work? I haven't really needed to learn it. I mean, it doesn't seem that complicated. Is there something that's, I don't know. I have everything that I didn't know. I just Googled and it was the top hit. So that felt easy. Even though I don't use Google, I use DuckDuckGo, I guess. I guess Googled is still the verb. I do want to clean this business up though, like making the thread pool in the event loop group, because this is like it really interrupts the flow here. And now, do you feel confident with it? My current tickets don't need me to be confident or not confident in it, so I don't know. I'm very like when you need it, learn it. Maybe we'll put like a closure here. Oh, and I guess this will receive the thread pool and the event loop group. Oh, and I guess it needs a logger. Closure in the event loop group. And then potentially we can delete all this and say something like that. Cannot pass function of type async throws to parameter expecting synchronous function. Is that so? Can I make this async throws? Try await. async call in a function that does not support concurrency, but I just said that it does. I made it async. Oh, I see. The whole thing needs to be async throws also. Tuke says, do you like the direction and new feature of the Java ecosystem with Project Loom, GraalVM, and many more things coming? I haven't really been following it, honestly. In my spare time, I'm still focusing on Swift. So here we can receive the thread pool in the event loop group. And then how do we get these two variables outside of this context? You have some errors. Getting hungry, no food in the house. Might have to run to town on a horse. Do you ever ride the horse to town? Lasso some Cheetos. I don't ride in general. Oh, okay. I feel like Agent Smith from The Matrix is saying, well, what's the point of having horses, Mr. Anderson? That's my wife's thing. I just do the work. Oh, right. Okay, all you Swift geniuses out there, how do I get these two guys out of here? They get rid of your hey. Hey, delete button. Continuation? I guess I could return these out of here. Return value, perhaps. Returns return value. Then can we return from here? Build succeeded. Oh, that's awesome. Where I come from, they call that a win. That is cool. You can only continue from where you left off. Is that so? No cheat codes? Oh man, I love generics so much. Look at this. Just like the return type. Is the return type of the closure, or is the return type of this whole like thing? And we can just grab it and return it. And then just, it could be anything. And here's a tuple. That's fantastic. Well, this thing is kind of a multi-line eyesore at this point. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Was there a select start in there somewhere? Depends on the game. Okay, that feels good. Let's check on our GitLab build. GitLab.com. Verify that you're human. It's still running. Oh, build containers failed though. What are you failing about? Cannot connect to Docker daemon. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? Well, let's check on the Docker daemon. Okay, let's well, I guess let's just push it again. Can I stop a build? Pipelines. Stop. There we go. Still get a failed email even if I cancel it. Okay, so what did we do here? I guess this was a refactor. Refactor. Extract a helper method to start a thread pool. Start and stop. And run a closure on it. Yeah, this error is annoying, but it's not real. It actually did push. I'm burping from all those hydrates. Okay, this looks pretty good. Speaking of so I do want this to pass. Where's my verify script? Okay, yeah, I am running the new one. Yeah, the point of this rewrite was uh, to have cleaner code because there's more features I want to add to the back end. And as you saw, uh, you saw some of the code that's currently running in the back end. It's kind of unwieldy since I've learned so much over the past 8 years building this app. You maxed out. I didn't know that was a thing. You can max out on channel point redemptions. That's hilarious. What will the horses say? So, assuming this passes, I guess I haven't exactly sketched out the next feature. Um, but I guess one thing that would be nice would be to kind of combine the entire backend into one Docker container. Right now, I have a bunch of Docker containers, and the size of the code is like not that small. Like, I'm not really saving that much by splitting them up. It's like the size of the OS, like, and the size of Swift over and over and over again. So it really adds up. And especially the cost of building Vapor over and over and over again is really tedious. Like, if we were to watch this, it's going to build Vapor like so many times. And who wants that? You can set a limit to them. Oh, that's cool. I didn't remember that I did that. Or maybe it did that by default or something. Let's see, what's on the to do list? Oh, yeah, tag everything. That seems like a good idea. So you can see here, I'm tagging it with a tag of like 1, which is a bit silly. So perhaps those should be tagged with the Git SHA, like the actual stuff that gets published. Where is chat? Let's see, what can we talk about while we get feedback from the build here? I don't think I'm awake enough to start a task and keep in mind where I left off for when this, fails. Wake up. I am drinking tea, but it's not real tea, it's barley tea. So 0 caffeine. Nice and over extracted. Maybe I need a game like when gaming streamers are in queue, they like have a little game to play. I need like a little game to play while we're waiting for the build. Oh, we could do the NYT connections. Develop one. Create groups of 4. Clue, root, wine, wing, cradle, branch, frown, bark, preen, growl, arm, font, howl, mellow, source, chapter. Let's see. Root, branch, bark. Those sound like tree things. Arm and branch. Those sound like parts of things. See, preen is a thing that birds do. Bark's a thing that dogs do. Howl's a thing that wolves do. Maybe these 4 go together? Well, then there's also wine. One away. Yeah, I guess preen is more birdie. I guess wine is a little bit more doggy. There we go. Dog sounds. So then let's see. We have root, branch. Well, I guess like arm, wing, and branch go together. Oh, and chapter. There we go. Yeah, department. So those are the 2 easy ones. Let's see. Guess root and source are maybe a little similar. And cradle, actually. It's like a birthing or like the source of something. Oh, and font. Yeah, it's these 4. Origin, yeah. So that means these 4 go together. What is it? Clue, mellow, frown, preen. These are usually like part of a phrase, the last one. And I very rarely know what it is. Sometimes I just say, well, these are the last 4. Let's just go for it. I don't know any phrases with these. Mellow yellow, but then like frown yellow doesn't make sense. What is it? What do they have in common? Colors with their first letters changed. Oh, I guess I was somewhere with mellow yellow. Yeah, like this one's a little esoteric. Still building. Oh, we could do the crossword puzzles. No, it's called news. There we go. And we can still see the build there. Clear-headed, strike fear. It's probably alma mater. Game that's undecided with only seconds left, for example. A close game, a nail biter. Let's see, does that help this? Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, that does help that. They're from Staten Island. Clear-headed. Still not sure. Surrounded by probably a mid. Polling place receptacle. Ballot box. Oh yeah, what was the theme for this one? Freestyle. No, no theme. Domesticated bulls. Oxen, maybe? Does that mean 11 down ends with N? Salmon something chips? Skin? People eat salmon skin chips? Nepal's neighbor Tibet. Free Tibet. Up until now. Marketplace whose sellers went on strike in 2022. Oh, I didn't know they did, but that looks like Etsy. Dear Life writer Alice. Not sure. Source of problems for students. Probably like a teacher or test, but I don't know if that T is there. High performance engine. Docker engine. I guess my city boy is coming out here. I have no idea. Oh, that's T-Rex. Word after red or white? Not sure. Little ones, probably tots. Medicinal potion looks like an elixir with that X there. Which means only one letter left for here. Common filler word, like. Works in public. Maybe we'll wait for a few more letters before guessing. Up until now, probably yet. This looks like exhibit or something. What's the down here? Fingers crossed. Hoping, maybe? Let's see, is this a pit? Stone Fruit Center, yes, that's a pit. Deduce. I want to say infer, but that breaks this guess. I think I know 5 down, but I don't agree with it. Go ahead, shout it out. That's a kind of an engine? I mean, I guess it fits. I guess maybe that's why you don't agree with it. Have rounds all around. But it fits. Yeah. Oh, job succeeded. Really? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, I guess it's still got a little bit of ways to go. Say yay or nay, not sure. Tool used at the Lumberjack World Championship. I'm going to go with axe since it ends with E and it's 3 letters. Redwood National Park region, NorCal for sure. Almighty, 2007 film. I remember Bruce Almighty with Jamilus Carey. This looks like perhaps Sean Almighty or something. So if it's Sean, then this is an E, and then E, say yes or nay. be a horse. I don't know. Gossip Girl sign off. Oh, is that supposed to be XOXO? Say My Name, Destiny Child song. Ways Out. Still not sure. But I guess if it's... I mean, Bruce wouldn't fit down anyway. Exits. Oh, that's a great guess. New hip spots for short. Like pimples? Like what? Spots on my hips? Or like spots to visit? Sphinx snacks? What? Sphinx, I guess, is that big statue in Egypt without a nose. What does it snack on that starts with an M? Fairy-like creatures. Just an E at the end. I want a few more letters before guessing. Toni Morrison's home state. Let's see. How many four-letter states are there? There's Utah, Ohio. I guess Utah or Ohio. Is there any others? Mice? Job failed. Oh no. What do we got? No such file or directory. Is that so? Looks like it wrote to here. Now, is there a way for me to like just like look at what is on the box? It's so weird hearing sirens in my headphones as opposed to in my ears. Like, which runner was this? So if I go to builds, it just says 0 through 4. Cool. Enjoy your food. Thanks for stopping by. Can I see the actual path of this thing? So I don't want to run it all over again. Oh, a few other errors though too. Okay, well, we can fix these problems pretty quickly. So let's start there. Where is our script? It's going to be in the CI folder, in the, verify 2. And yeah, so I guess if I run this myself on the command line, actually, what's the exact error? Transform close stops subcommand. It wants a subcommand. Oh, I guess Redis. Yeah. And probably the last one too. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so there's nothing in there. Okay, so the error that actually failed it was perhaps not the right error. I guess it's interesting that these subcommands can fail successfully. Like, it didn't run anything. Uh, fix fix commands. I don't know. This is how I get bad commit messages. Cool. So back to the crossword. So this is Ohio or Utah. What is 30 across? Everything, everywhere, all at once won 7 Grammys or Tonys, or what game is that? No, Grammys is gramophone, so that's music. Tonys is Broadway. What's the one for Emmy? No, that's TV. Academy Award. I know the Academy gives it. I know what it looks like. Golden Globe? What might clink in a drink? Sounds like ice. People it didn't work out with. X's. Mention in a footnote. Site. Film tailored for an immersive theater experience. I don't know that one. April 1st jokes, for example. Pranks, but pranks doesn't end with ES. Cardi B song Bad. I don't remember. That would be pretty easy to cheat, though. Peanut butter or jelly? Are those both spreads? Starts with S, bad. Nope, still don't know it. Fairy-like creatures. Pixies? Subject of the Kinsey scale. Oh, this is like sexuality or something, right? Sexuality. Like how gay or straight or whatever. What mix? Toni Morrison's home state. Okay, that's looking like Ohio with that I there. So the name of the Cardi B song was She Bad. Okay. Oh, Oscar was what the Everything Everywhere All at Once won. Sphinx snacks. Still not sure. Not stale. Fresh. Yeah, this still looks like infer. So 18 down. Fingers crossed. Hopes. Hope. Hope. There. I don't know what that last letter would be though. Hopes. Hopesy. Hopes. Hopesh. I don't know. Oh, this was down. Film tailored for an immersive theater experience. IMAX film? Doesn't quite fit. Any April 1st jokes? Not sure. Tree that produces acorns. Oak. Green machine. Beats me. Structure and a structure for a ceremonial fire. Probably a pyre. Perfect scores in synchronized swimming. Is that like tens? ID number printed on paper cards. Is that social security numbers? Gradually ease off. Not sure. Chinese city known for terracotta army. Where is that? And it's only 4 letters. I guess Xi'an is 4 letters, and there's like an X theme here. So let's try it. And then what's next? That doesn't quite fit. I guess what next fits, though. Oh, maybe the April 1st jokes is hoaxes. Big nights before big days, eves. Gradually ease off. Wean, maybe? Film tailored for immersive experience. Like IMAX kind of fits, but then... Oh, IMAX movie? Let's see, what are these crosses? Green Machine ATM. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. Really, really not vibe with hate. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Sphinx Snacks. Looks like that's Meow Mix, which makes this Hope So. I guess it was Xi'an then. Thanks so much for following. Bananas, mushrooms in Mario Kart. It's been a minute since I played that game. And which version of Mario Kart? I played like the first 1 or 2 versions. This is probably a more contemporary version. I don't know what the mushrooms do, but they do like power-ups, which doesn't quite fit. Let's get some more letters. Blank to shreds, probably rip. Oh, maybe items. That fits. What's 52 down? MDs and DOs, doctors. Krispy Kreme is a famous donut chain. Tried to get some answers. Ask? Beats me. Oh, Lord knows. Okay, fine. Rainbow blank fish species. Oh, I guess that's trout. I'm breaking up with you. It's over, I guess. How extensive socialization can feel to introverts. I'm going to go with tiring. Cube with 21 dots. That's going to be a die. Look in Spanish. Mira. Person waved down on the street. Taxi driver. I'm wearing a taxi right now. Long part of a nerve cell. Is that like an axon or something? Let's get some more letters. Popular pencil brand. Dix. Does Dixie make pencils? I don't know. Ped road sign. Ped Xing. Poverty. Blank. Phenomenon where things cost more for low income people. Poverty tax. Yeah, that really sucks. Skirt longer than a midi or mini. That's going to be a maxi. Oh, so yeah, Axon and Dixon both seem to fit there. Which means we're done with the bottom quadrant or quadrants. We just got this top bit to go. Say yay or nay. Oh, that's probably vote. Which means this was Evan Almighty. I don't remember that film. Finish behind schedule. Oh, I guess end late. Okay. So then clear-headed. Oh, sane and scab, because a scab will, this gets hired to break up a strike. Very nice. New hip spots for short, no clue. Have rounds all around. It sounds like buying everyone a beer, but how does that fit here? Source of problems for students, still just that T here. Works in public. We have hibit here at the end. So this could be exhibit. Word after red or white. Oh, socks like the baseball teams. Okay. Works in public. Not sure, not sure. Sounds like a last name, so I don't know what it would be. Relevant. Oh, on topic. Oh, I guess Monroe is kind of like a last name. Source of problems for math for students. Is that math? Oh, art exhibit works in public. Very cute. Have rounds all around. Oh, bar hop. And then 20 down. New hip spots for short. Oars? What? Doesn't make sense. But we got it. How is oars a new hip spot? Like ORs are operating rooms. Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Like you get a new hip in an operating room? Oh, we're still compiling. I have till 8 o'clock is when my next thing starts. So it should probably end at like 7:58 or something. Or assume that it's going to start a few minutes late. Guess we can keep doing crosswords till it's over. Till the build is done. Like roosters, but not hens. Lesson of a story. Moral? Astonish. Black Panther and disability rights activist Brad. Oh, I don't know a Brad. Beans? Lima beans, maybe? Nickname that's short for the same as Xander. Alex. Puzzles with walls. Mazes. Astonish. A maze? What some disposable gloves are made of. Oh, latex. Oh, I guess this is male. Loma. Previous romantic partners. Oh, this was the clue in the previous puzzle we just did. X's. So close. Oh, I put a X there instead of a T. Irate. Job succeeded? Okay. Head over to verify. Guess we could do the Wordle. Let's see how to make these a separate window. So I have an A and an E. Oh, did I turn on hard mode? I did not. Oops. Can only be enabled at the start of a round. I guess we don't have to play by hard mode rules then. In which case, let's see. Let's see if there's a CR. Crisp, but then we already know there's no S. Let's say crypt, but we already know there's no T. Let's see, where would the E be? The E would probably be here if it were like a word like... no, we already know there's no T. Wow, a complete swipe out. No R, no N. Oh, you know there's no N. Okay, here it goes. Error thread pool inactive. Hey, we got some stuff though. Fetched a bunch of stuff. The transforms worked. Sad that these are errors though. Wonder what that means. Exited with code 1. Does that mean they blew up? Damn. Yeah, I wonder if the thread pool gets deallocated before like something needs to like hold on to the thread pool or something. Because this shouldn't have errored. Although we didn't exactly get a log statement that said it errored, which is also weird. And I was so happy with this little closure. Let's see. What could we do? Yeah, I think what happened is this got like dispatched, and while it was dispatched, I was in the middle of running. These got deallocated and shut down already, which is why we're getting that error. What if I didn't shut down gracefully, or what if? Oh, what are the other options here? This is just a closure. Is there an async await version? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's a sync one. Yeah, well, I don't really care about the callback. Yeah, so try await this. Yeah, try await this. And perhaps this is in the wrong order? No, they don't really depend on each other. Let's keep it in this order. It's so nice that we have an async await version of these. Let's see what happens. Although I'm not sure we're gonna sit here and wait for this build to finish though. How long were these? They were each about 20 minutes. It's not that long, but a lot to just sit through. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for coming to the surprise stream. I'll be back tomorrow with the Work With Me stream. And of course, the schedule is on Instagram, and we can show that off. Schedule. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, Sundays 2 to 5, I work on my app, and throughout the week on Workdays, hang out on stream, listen to some music. Yeah, it's a good time. Uh, let's see. I guess we should see if someone else is streaming. Do a little mini raid. Oh, I'm streaming. This guy, New Zealand. Let's see. Twitch.tv. Is he still going? No, he's offline. How are you supposed to find people to stream? I mean, find people to raid. Browse? There's a person named Browse. That's hilarious. Okay, software. Is there any Swifties? Any iOSers? Does not look like it. Oh well, we tried. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it.